Vitality's getting booed? Oh my god. That was shocking to me. So for the Val dwellers in the chat, Vitality, just to set the scene, this is the best team in the world by far right now. So I'm just shocked they just got booed. Look at their history right now. This was their best of one loss. But other than that, win, 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 win. Let's go, all results. Win, win, win. Again, like, this is their loss. Look how far you have to keep going. Holy shit. All the way back till fucking January 24th. All right, quick A-pop.
Kick it off on the pistol. Robs will know.
All right, we're wasting no time to fire out. Utility over top. Little
Good
delay,
flash.
then off the
Good
flash.
flash.
They pop into the corner. Back
No.
turn to him. It's a slaughter for the first three. Small answer back out of EMF. Still a couple bodies to defend this, and already we get Vitality swarming that site. You want to talk about preparation? Oh, they look ready.
Okay, guys, right.
How did no one in Tetris kill him? Where was the spacing there? Oh, that was a big kill by Mezu.
Micro decisions and movement and getting out of very tricky
Bro, there was
situations.
fucking 4 people there, I think. Oh, so whoever asked earlier, I do think Vitality is going to win this series. I won't root for the dog, though. I love rooting for the underdog. Even on my pick 'em, I have Vitality, but who fucking cares?
They can look at that win streak and say it wasn't our fault.
Rooting for the underdog is fire. And I love Alexi. I love a lot of players. A lot of these players in this server I know from the old days. Really? JL likes Valo? Bro, JL's so funny on Twitter. When he just goes like back and forth with Thorn and shit, I love that. I love that. He's a troll.
Of dropping the ball like Navi have, you should be ready to kick it up a notch.
I'm ready for everything because
ooh, nice shot. Ooh. Oh!
Not 2 but 3 deeks.
Crowd likes that.
A man disadvantage at that.
Okay, please.
He's gonna keep his head down. Him and Messi could still down.
Oh shit! 3v1. Play post, play post, play post. Don't throw, don't throw. Default plan. Only a smoke.
All season long. And that is why your expectations for Navi versus Vitality may be set low. That's why the odds are in the favor of the guys who won't stop winning.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Vitality, yeah! He saved it. You thought they'd bend a knee? You thought it'd be that easy.
Alexi's tilted because he's last alive and looks stupid, and he's the IGL. God, his team just tossed. I hope his mental's good. Double mid smoke.
What an opportunity that was.
Quick rotate out.
They
oh,
can
he's going back in.
this opportunity off of it. Catch Vitality with only
aware of a Palace ball?
Yeah, to be fair, they didn't invest.
They're not holding Palace right now.
Have some extra money on top of a win.
Run quick into an exec. So they're faking mid control that draws Vitality into mid. You can see that, and then they're gonna pop on A.
This is what Navi are so good at doing. Let's see if Vitality can counter.
Fast move from the MP9 of Flamesy, tucking into sight. Only player within it. He's got
He's waiting for a flash, probably.
Smoke, trying to give him that supportive util, but remember the utility was
there it is, flash.
Last
oh,
piece
fuck.
to get Flamesy into the
great spacing. Holy shit.
Off angle. Catches the sole defender well, and Zywoo's going to eat that grenade for 40 damage. So we were already talking about economic woes here for Vitality.
Damn, nice con smoke in the 2-layer push. This was a great round by Navi.
Some kind of Hail Mary moment from Rops trying to be set up. Spam doesn't find any damage, so it's deep positioning from Navi, both on ramp and the jungle. And Wonderful's going to extend that. Sure, you didn't close the last round, but absolutely making the most of it here in the first gun round. Navi find their first round early.
Wow, that's so classically Navi. You love to see that here on Mirage. They go right back to these A plays. And like you mentioned,
not gonna lie, that was a gorgeous round. No, what they did reminded me of, I've literally, my hair on my arm is standing up. Like the fake mid control to draw in, motherfucker. The fake mid control to draw in the rotate, then pop on A like that with the 2 smokes. So they do a stair con smoke on the initial pop. You can see right there, which is 4 smokes. So they have 1 smoke remaining. Like the whole round is scripted. They use the last smoke for top con. They blow it up with a nade to peek through it. They molly deep jungle. Like the whole thing was fucking giga scripted. It was amazing. That was an amazing round. God, I'm scared. He's going to get like 3 kills right now. Oh, he missed. Holy shit.
Flamesy to
Oh,
work.
God.
And that just a little bit of time
Bro,
is
the
all he
scaling.
needs. Finds Bit on the exit. Rops is then into the action, playing off from the ticket booth, and Flamesy this entire time just trying to serve up
One
the
more
distraction,
trade.
but a little weird there going up the ladder.
Oh, okay, that's the one. That's the one. 2-on-2.
So they're going to find their plant down on
Oh,
default.
fuck.
Still
Saw 'em both.
a
Saw 'em
fight
both.
here for Ema, while that pressure's trying to be applied, but with a bomb
Nice jiggle. Nice jiggle in it. Oh.
Excellent trades.
That was a really good peek. Dude, the nothing under the USA overalls is crazy.
Round ended when Zywoo
T-side Mirage, really that driving force of Navi's success when they were winning events. I believe Maui said one of the best T-side Mirages we've ever seen.
Nice show.
JL, good
Oh, damn.
3 headshots.
Okay.
Need be for half of
JL's
his
looking
health.
nice.
And a quad kill best he'll be able to get if he wants to go chasing. He'll let his teammates clean up.
B-Pop coming in. They're playing this so well. What a great call by Alexi. 4 on A.
player here from Mezzi. They had vision on mid just a few minutes ago. Rob's got a clue. Oh, lots of pressure on Mezzi.
Gives himself a smoke, doesn't go for any kind of reposition.
Nice smoke. That was
Yeah, very
Alexi's smoke.
sneaky. Then he slides out. It's
Oh,
gonna completely
shit.
catch him off guard.
Trade. Good
amount of
trade.
damage as well for Mezzi's. And I'd
Oh,
say
this is
key
sketch. 3,
distraction,
2.
To get Robs out from market, he'll try to find his point of contact. A little more
big
damage
kill.
lined up. Rob, oh, there's
No,
a team kill sprinkled
TK.
in here right before Wonderful dies. He unfortunately shoots JL in the back of the head, and Robin, down to 49 health, has a very wounded Na'Vi separated with bomb in between them.
Teammates coming in slow, but
Oh, nice shot.
Your Robs.
Alexi a little late to this one, but still just 2 more players to
22.
take out of it.
Doable.
Trying to climb up.
Fakes
from
the
window.
drop with the
Trying to
shot.
fake as if he's dropped. Try to catch them off with an
Doesn't look
angle,
like Rob's
and they are on
bit
the move.
on that.
These are the hard
Oh, he
hitters
did?
of Vitality.
Alexi's bait
Yep.
has worked.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they've kind of lost track of him, but he hasn't
Oh,
made another
fuck.
move.
He's dead.
Alexi just sits here so long.
He's
as
so
the
dead.
CTs
This is
sink in
so well
deep.
played
We
by
go down
Robs.
to 25 seconds. They have confirmation. Bomb still sits
He's
there.
fucked, bro.
And so
He's
Alexi's just
fucked.
kind of frazzling them, playing mind games
Man.
as he does.
What a great round from Robs.
Y'all think Blast would hook it up with those big inflatables for my yard? How crazy would that be if I put those in my yard?
He was not nearly as comfortable. When you have Robs on your team, I think you just automatically get better because
That
he
would go
returns
crazy,
space.
no?
He generates space. He gives it away.
My neighbors
And
might not like that too
now he's
much.
working alongside Robs, who
HOA would be on me so fast. Like, what the fuck is this?
Quiet approach this time. Wonderful with a chance to have caught somebody in connector. Zywoo's going to be
Oh.
presented a couple of targets.
trade.
The trade's good, but it is
Damn.
also from Apex. That
Wonderful
the
needed to hit that.
drop. Robs gets active off catwalk, walks in on that action. As does
Ooh,
Bit
nice
within
peek,
a
though.
sight. We go back and forth. Fast game of tug of war. Both sides of the map compromised, and Wonderful's going to get the
Dude, the
fadeaway.
way Strunny said that
Weird thing is
was...
Bomb is in the possession of
Oh,
Vitality
good flash.
here. Sitting inside bottom connector where the first trades went down. Ooh.
Good
It
peeks.
shows a little skin, comes back.
Shows
at
a
it
little
from the
skin
wrong
is
side. Now
crazy.
he's been dropped down to 24
Little ankle,
health,
maybe?
But he's trying to get Wonderful
Oh,
back
dear.
in as they continue.
Ooh!
Brings one with him.
that
1v1.
is so key. We're in a one-on-one now. Wonderful's hit some great shots this game. He's on and off. He's believing it's going to be A, but
Just missed it.
just missed him.
Wonderful trying to get away from this. We go down to 15 seconds, and that B-bomb site looking prime for the
And
taking.
if Mezzi doesn't go back to CT
My
spawn,
God.
he's not going to
Got
see this.
it.
Wonderful has made the golden move.
At the very least, Mezzi's still working with a kit. Mezzi, though, on this road through the corpses, doesn't actually pick up any guns. He wants to go straight into the bomb site. He wants to try to catch him with tempo. That was the one shot. The first shot that
Oh,
Mezzi
no.
gets back.
Yes!
And dodged the second.
Yes!
Huge replay.
Chat, who did it better?
Taking one down.
Which
a
Mr.
straight away
Wonderful?
from death
Who's
inside
better?
a connector.
Who did it better? Who did it better?
You got to give Bit so much credit right there.
This Mr. Wonderful or that one?
Great track.
That is an outrageous fucking skin suit and hat. These fans are insane.
CT start to know what it is, but is it too late?
Pistols on the chase out middle. Deagle
Stack is
5-7
in with a
within this
flank.
site. But
Good
it's an
entry.
insta
Great
out of
entry.
Bit, double down, and the
Huge.
bench player killed as well. So Navi finding all their targets. Little lineup for Zywoo,
Okay.
almost collected, but only Alexi's death against
looking
Navi in
nice
this
for
one.
Navi
We're
after that
talking
clutch.
5 rounds on this T side.
It's looking fantastic.
It's playing
And
well.
another
5
great
impact
moment that
kills in my
shows
opinion.
even when they were at their best, you know, he wasn't a guy leading the charts. But you've got those pop-off performances every once in a while.
That tone was sort of
What a
set
crowd,
even back in
dude.
the pistol, right? JL and Wonderful.
Bro,
with those
what a
Desert Eagles,
crowd.
2 Desert Eagle kills a pop. put the money in a weird place. Navi have absolutely capitalized.
I can't believe it. It's in NA,
And
man.
they're following through. So gun rounds keep trickling in from Vitality.
I got to do everything to make NA great again.
But we're going to need that sort of heroic moment out of one of these Vitality
This is
players.
like inspiring me.
Or this half is Navi's for the taking. They've not been forced away from some more aggressive starts in middle.
It honestly makes me so happy to see a crowd like that in NA.
Only Wonderful leaning back, awaiting the start of stuff, but he's got to be cautious because he also carries the bomb. And as Vitality peel away from middle,
I should have went too. I did not expect it to look like that, man. That is incredible to see. Ooh. I wasn't even aware. Dude, he's faking a lot of pressure. He's drawing the rotate. Oh. Good kill by Apex. Fuck. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Alexi tried to open up that window lurk right there, and when that kill happened, it all crumbled. I want to watch just as much as I want to be there.
To tell themselves we've generated really good starts. I mean, staging has been solid. There's nothing bad about that. Mentally, they should feel good about what they've done.
Who in here is this your first CS event?
Wow.
Oh.
Guys, it's all downhill from here.
Cinema. That's crazy from the cast. This is the shit you can say when the developer doesn't run the tourney. Beautiful. Changing the pace. Fuck them up. Gorgeous spacing on these two. Paired up entry. Go through that smoke in 3, 2, 1.
Flamesy's got a lot of pressure
on him. He's waiting it out. He's waiting it out.
He has not recovered.
Oh, JL. Good trades. Damn.
This is email on a tear. A triple kill through middle, extended up connector.
Beautiful fucking rounds, man. They got the energy. Hydration check. Thank you. I appreciate you. They're putting pressure on both extremities. I'm sorry. Mid and A, it looks like. Opening things up for JL to pick in a B. I think he spotted the jump spot. Got the smoke out. Ooh, that was winnable.
Keep it simple. Let's hit this site with enough utility. Problem is no smokes whatsoever for Navi, so you're going to have to burn players out of position. And with all the Molotovs, still none of them find Ross.
Excellent flash.
Great flash.
That's what they needed. We've seen Flamesy come up short because of a lack of util. Now double molly sent in for Rops once he gives up his position. And so a 2v5.
Navi's really impressing me, y'all.
And JL's now down. It's
good
all
nade.
on the in leader. Nade misses. That's fine because he at least kills
one more
Apex,
bitch.
and he picks up the other frag.
Yeah. Dodge that. The Grenadier is insane. Bro, it's just picking up a million nades.
Alexi just keeps pulling these things out of who knows what. CTs give him a little space. They're banking on that op shot from
That's swing off Zywoo.
But 2 kills into this clutch. And
Zywoo's
Alexi's now starting to get into the back of their heads. So Vitality, give him the space to plant. Soften him up with util. What goes around comes around, and he will look for them to cut. Gives no chance over. They've got him.
Get timid. That's been a huge change.
Love that entry up cat right there. Smoking con, flash to his left. Beautiful. A lot of pressure on B right now. Good offense. The trade. Damn! What?
And Apex is going to find the follow-up on Alexi.
God, Mezzi's good.
Desert Eagle in hand, Galil on his back, but down to a third of his health. And the utility just keeps raining in. Vitality, who could barely string rounds together, tie this half at 6.
The first time I went to New York City, I went to Little Italy. That was fire.
Oh!
That was nice, dude. Great timing. Good 2K. How do people do this with the duels, man? It fucks me up how they're like held. I hate it. I hate having duels in this game. And CSGO, both of them.
Just to wait for that peak, even though he could have escaped.
Chicago. I did have a Chicago dog in Chicago. When I lived in New Berlin, Wisconsin, I had season passes to that Six Flags. So I've been there a few times. Chicago, bro.
You gotta be careful, guys.
I can't live in these big cities that are windy as fuck and cold. I am not. It's one thing to be cold, but it's another thing that the wind.
He hasn't lost since he did that chant.
He's got a smoke grenade and he's got Flamesy and Rops to work with, so they're just going to try to bound their way through the B site.
Oh,
Can't escape these
fuck.
though.
Nice support. Alexi is insane for getting that guy on the right.
So Rops into a clutch.
I mean,
13 could be his, if not.
nice round, no plan.
Numbers out of Navi, so kicked off by Bit over towards
That's,
that A site.
imagine watching the game with that shit on, bro. That's crazy. They boo every time it goes to Apex.
Okay, I got a question,
That's so
Austin. We know how
fucked,
you
bro.
feel
No
about
way,
Apex.
bro. That's
How do you feel about
insane.
the rest of Vitality?
That's insane, dude.
Hey, man,
That is
hard to
insane.
hate greatness, but Apex makes it easier.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh,
Block kill
well,
into
maybe
connector.
maybe they're talking about this round.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Deagles of JL and Wonderful had us on the edge of our seats in the first
That's
half.
so funny.
Bit's gonna come swinging though, and it's an easy cleanup with that MP9. So underpass, bomb control.
That's so insane, dude.
It's got sketchy for a second, but not nearly as scary as in that first half for Vitality. Navi
8-6.
stabilize swiftly. Zywoo, like you said, does have a big gun. So another player drops to the M4, and Wonderful's
Hit
not
that
too
M4.
far off. So no extra shenanigans out of Zywoo.
I haven't been following CS to know why they hate Apex this much. I know when I was a player, Freakazoid had beef with them. Maybe.
Imagine being reasonable.
I'm telling you, man, he messed with the wrong crowd.
No, no, no.
Story's gonna be about Flamesy if
Not
this
real.
map goes on its head.
Bro, I would be
Very
so
slow
salty
day.
if I were that
They've
player
lost a
and that
couple
shit
of
wasn't
maps
real.
here in their like long best of 3 streak, and in those moments, you want to look at Mezzy and Flamesy. Sometimes start slow in series, sometimes it's
That's
off
insane,
day.
dude.
Can't afford that right now.
Dude. Dude.
Oh,
I can't.
clear idea coming out here.
I can't.
And, the CT's going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, bomb in the middle.
I
of it.
can't,
Shakes
bro.
off the front runner.
Oh, such an important kill.
Oh, nice headshot from Zywoo. A second on
Nade.
Alexi even. And
Oh,
then they crack it
wow.
open. Zywoo's starting to
Amazing
find his form.
3-piece.
Starting to find a moment here.
3v2 still winnable.
Winnable.
1 HP though on Bit. He's dead.
Rops is going to get a set of helping hands into that A site, and there was so little contest for the Ramp and the Palace player to walk out to join forces with Khan. Yes, Khan had to go well, but Zywoo was in the middle of that pack, and he is not going to stop missing.
Vitality looking to tie things up. Eco here for Vitality.
Trying to bank on the same Desert
Eco for
Eagles.
Navi. Did I say Vitality?
That found some footing. Early days, Wonderful. JL, what do you have for us? They're both playing well, or at least started strong.
Oh, I'm going back to A. All right, A hit. Pex lurking in mid. I was thinking like, man, I would be wondering if there's a guy flanking me because the crowd is like making like crazy noises out of nowhere. And normally in CS, if you're in a big arena and that happens, you suspect like the hits coming your way or there's a flank. But in this scenario, you could know that Apex is the guy mid. It's kind of crazy info.
Can't stand to the test. Open sight here, free plant. The simple exec comes in, and this will allow Vitality to tie up. Now, Zywoo's been with us for 6 years.
The overlay's a lot
top level,
better.
first year
Well,
top 1 player total.
so here's the thing about CS. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is an open API game. So like in CS, people create these skins, people create pretty much everything you see for the most part, other than like certain aspects of the hardcore game itself. But this UI is definitely created by Blast, I would imagine. Like Blast probably made this for the major. And every TO is making their own. At first, I didn't like the faces on the minimap, but now I've grown to really like it, actually. I actually love it now. I think it's fucking amazing now. But at first, I was kind of weirded out, like, I wish it was just 1 through 10, because then, you know, it's easier for my brain to just be like, you know, oh, player 4 is here. Okay, I'll keep an eye on him. But now that I got the faces down, and the TO, Blast, has done such a good job of pushing player brands that I almost know the faces immediately. Like, they've done a great job.
When you see their
Like, when I ran that event in Valorant chat in the offseason, this is the company that Riot uses to create like the HUD in their game. And to even use this costs like $2,000 a day. It's so fucking silly. It seems like such a scam. But in CS, this shit's open API. So like everyone has created this shit and it's free for use.
That side of ZywOo wasn't
It's
really
just
unlocked for his entire 6 years.
Yeah. So I was really running a tournament, providing marketing, and I have to pay $2,000 a day for a HUD, which is why there was none.
But if they go full retake, it's going to
just so scammy.
for Navi. Let's see if they get some spams down through the smoke. No right side smokes have come out just yet.
Taking their time with it. Here comes the volley. JL gets a bit of vision first. Smokes come out.
Oh wow. Was he? Oh, there's a gap in the smoke. What the fuck? What's that gap? Ew, 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 ew. Okay, got it anyway. Okay, Imi got it.
Smokes are junk and no
Good mid.
cover. You put
Good
Rops
trade.
into a 1 versus 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. A really good exec coming in.
Little.
But they still
This
got
is.
another
Oh
try.
my god,
Great
this is gonna
guns
be clear. 3-2.
Trades.
Oh my god, he got both of them.
Waiting for that third kill. Bits able to get
Big
the
fight right here. Big fight right here.
position.
Beautiful
Catches
swing.
Rops. Nade just
Did they
thrown
expect
out.
one
Didn't
more
have a gun
this
in
late?
hand.
Probably
So
not.
even though the first two
Yeah.
A defenders go down empty-handed, at least there's
No
a
way he
recovery.
expects that shit.
And now Mezzi trying to make up for it to work with ZywOo.
ZywOo's taking some damage. He's here in connector. There's no one on cat coming around, but they don't know they can plant.
Last two Vitality players to play in tandem. Flash is going to be perfect to blind Alexi, to stun him for a second. His incendiary goes a bit too far.
Timing
ZywOo
here.
looking not to get caught off by timing. Finds Wonderful trying to get away with it, and ZywOo wants that off.
Shocked.
So he switches over. 16 kills to ZywOo.
Is there an
throughout this
M4
map.
next to him somewhere?
Alexi throws out his last piece of util just to get the spacing onto site, but he will remain
Swear
fully
there's an M4
exposed
next to
to
him somewhere.
connector and ZywOo and that op, and eventually Mezzi can come out to help
He needs a smoke.
when he chooses to. There is no utility for Alexi to grab. And so Bomb too far gone. He will catch the Mezzi frag, swap to the rifle, and Vitality bounce right back.
Block,
with 1
9-9.
alive, tying the game at 9.
Yeah, Mezzi saves that on the trade to bit.
Save
Bit, I gotta
too.
say, I love the
Oh,
moments
yeah,
that
yeah.
he's pitching. I'm at
MP9s and 5-7 as they force to try to prevent Vitality from getting
Wow,
to double
what a
digits.
play.
ZywOo all too ready.
unluckily not taking 3 or 4 rifles into it. Just a single AK from Wonderful and these 2 MP9s.
With no
Vitality
real
gonna
context.
take the lead.
1 kill in mid window, all that decides round 19.
Emotionally, it feels like he's way more stable when it comes to dealing with his teammates.
For a second, when
Yeah.
they said he needed a break.
You know what the
Love it.
scariest
Oh,
thing
God.
was for me?
That's crazy. He baited the
Scariest part
cameraman.
about that absence for me,
That's insane.
because he came back after like 3
Three
ults,
around
so
A right
that's
now.
versatility as well. Okay.
2 in mid, bomb down, top mid. Big spawn side.
Smoking a flash, and they look to get active. This is Rops leaning all the way back in apartments, but not one, 2 players coming at him. It's about timing. Rops lines them up.
God, he had such a good spot and
And they
peak.
up to the plate in the absence of those 2 players. Fire
I'm more
in
like
front of him.
a time
Shuffles
X.
positions. Molotov with his name on it, unable to get anything going here in the first
that's
3
really good
players to
util.
fight on this A site. Now the money's being built up. Na'Vi want to try to somehow take a chip out of Vitality, but this 20th round's looking all Vitality all day.
And even though
Feels
they had
like
some down moments
this
in
is
game,
must-win territory now, chat.
they're clearly not shaken.
Getting back at that ramp. with the smoke.
Oh yeah, I'm the flex. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Alexi, I think, but you know, not that much has changed here for Na'Vi.
It's going to be a tough round.
On
but
smoke,
Wonderful
window smoke to
utility,
deny all
M4
info
in hand,
mid.
tucked into this
You
position.
can see it
Have so much
denies.
fog of war. I mean, look at Fit
Fuck.
pushing his flanking window.
Denies.
Like you said, they kind of gear up for it,
Oh my
and
God,
then
big
it
fight.
pops. And so Flamesy insta-kill.
Oh, it's
follow
over,
through.
chat.
Apex's flash, the
God
perfect
damn.
assist.
You're not going to win like that.
And all the space in the
over.
world with this bottom connector smoke as well. It would have been vision on any other follow-up fights, but no additional bodies for Na'Vi beyond that util. And so Vitality are having a field day with this A site.
I'd love to know what the attack was about from Blade.
Sure.
Because to be honest, that was a pretty mellow-looking map. I think we had 1 peek in window, didn't see anything. Vitality did not do anything interesting to draw rotations. All they did was go back to an A site hit. And they found Na'Vi in some pretty normal spots.
Take a massive mistake here to even take a look at the site. Bomb way too far gone. ZywOo does not want Emet on a save. If you can bottom out the money here for
Oh,
Na'Vi,
bro,
then it
bad.
should be
Nice swing.
a smooth
shit.
road to a finish.
Wait, those are
on
Kato
Mirage.
stickers?
They're gonna try to keep the pressure
Are those
up. Emet
Complexity
not going
Kato
down without a
stickers from
fight.
when I
He
was on the
wants to
team?
Hang on to that rifle. AK, oh no, never
Oh,
mind.
he died.
Bomb
Oh, he
radius
died.
got him, so they soften him up just enough.
And there's an op out there, right?
But again, they're going to try to get a little more aggressive here. It's the same boost
The big
that
inflatable.
Vitality wanted to start with last round. Oh, timing here from Flamesy just before the support arrived. And again, it's double headshots. Flamesy knows.
Oh, bro. Rough. 2v4 for the game.
Pressure on Bit, and he's the only one to stop Flamesy in this round. Apex has got the trade, and Alexi clutch with an MP9 is a massive ask. Far too much for Navi to survive.
Damn. Me when rooting for Navi.
They tried.
The beauty of that, though, is Brolin's stats yesterday were
It
also
is Friday.
dog shit, and they won that game, didn't they?
That's crazy, bro.
In-game leader who can call from the
Alright, spotted.
sidelines.
We get 0 kills, it's fair.
It's what Austin's
Nice spot.
been all about.
Beautiful.
So
Well
CT
played.
pistol could be valuable, and a 4v2 is an excellent way to kick it off. Here's the
Oh,
recovery.
no.
Mezzi.
No.
Excellent.
Into
2v2.
main. Just like that, we're back into the even keel. Fast swing. Bit right
Nice.
into the action.
Duels versus
Beretta Sing as well.
Little inspirited chat from Apex
Beautiful.
to fire him up. Nate doesn't do quite enough to Zywoo to slow him down.
Good.
Oh,
Nice.
Wonderful, just underneath that crosshair.
Good on Navi to hang on to the ramp.
Good support. Good support. Beautiful hold. Beautiful hold.
Wonderful gonna rack up some early kills on this one. Fast flank as well. This is a
All
clean
right.
sweep out of Navi. All 5
Here we go,
deaths for
chat.
Vitality with no kill to speak of. And so I think Navi are in a good position.
How's the CS economy compared to Val?
Master plan from Blade, it didn't really look like
Slightly similar, but it's way more punishing because you don't carry
I hope they can leave that armor
guns
on,
over. It's cheaper to buy on
that to be the
attack,
case,
AKT side.
but, we'll
So
have to see
CTs
how to prove
often
that to us. Vitality are obviously
have a
beasts
really hard
no matter
time.
the side, no matter the map.
Question around whether Alexi
Like,
gets help.
I actually think it's one of the lamest things ever in Val that you get to like carry over a
Give
util.
up some positioning in lobby. Here's the rumblings of this kind of an aggressive state.
Good
out of
molly
Navi,
timing.
Who also chucked fire down in front of Apex. Won't stop him. They put out the
Oh,
flames.
fuck.
They turned back at Alexi, and he was softened up as he ejected out through main. Bit fast into the action. Can't control them on the double doors. This
3-4.
B site has been compromised, and it's EMA to try to get anything back before the reinforcements
Tough
get
right
here.
now. To see hardcore right.
Doors
closed, so he should. Oh, that was a sloppy peek. Winnable though. Flamesy on 1 HP. This is winnable.
Rob's going to be coming here just loitering outside, hanging out.
Loitering is-
business.
loitering
looks
is-
like he's watching for this flank. If he comes through with this clear, my goodness, nice try.
Oh.
Right, the clear attempts are good. The damage done. This is 3 wounded members
Wow.
of Vitality, but
Wow.
damage doesn't mean much.
The molly and delay a little bit, but Vitality were very aware of how much pressure they had put on the map. If they're going to go for lobby retake control, they're not in a position to rotate heavily downstairs, so it was really perfect call.
Apex exposed to Wonderful for a second. I don't think there's any denying that Vitality
Two ball
have
smokes.
a comfort zone on Nuke that Navi would love
Been seeing this a lot this major.
to have of their own. It's
First
just not
wall
the
into the
case.
second. Avoids a lot of harassing
Only a
and
bunch
shit
of
like
forces
that.
up
Gives you more
inside of lobby.
space.
Maybe because they're ready for Navi to try something like they did in that last round. Little climb up here from JL as the utility trickles out through
the
the
lower
doorway.
battle is important.
Oh, it's a bit awkward, but he still
Got
brings
one
down.
is good.
It's even inside of main that lets it go for a second, and then a fast flurry of kills out from Messi.
Save.
Man is
Save.
on a tear with a triple kill up on this upper
Like
side.
you can see right now, this is their money down here.
Insane. All
So
3
these guys
winners.
are probably going to
Everyone else
save.
gets pushed back, but can just be left downstairs. Apex, he was just a bait the entire time.
Yeah, see, he's already heading spawn. This is like,
You guys like Mezzi, right? Who doesn't like Mezzi? UK's finest, truly.
I prefer clean things.
On a generational run here.
It's still
For the
booing
island.
Apex.
These last few months.
Push here.
Pistols
Wall
for the
smoke into
majority of
mini
this.
smoke.
These lethal M4s out there on the field, now making contact with one.
I love Nuke as an IGL, by
Fast climb
the
up into the A
way.
site.
God, this is
All
like
came
bringing
to
me
look for
back.
Robson.
Hello.
It's just always in the last place you look.
Sup, bitch.
Map like Nuke is just a, I mean, it's a playground for a guy like Robs.
Oh yeah, all the
Do I have a
labs, man.
favorite
Just
current
neat
CS2
map.
player?
He gets to show off his movement.
I mean,
on
I
top of
haven't
his work.
watched enough to really say that for sure.
You have to play against Robs on Nuke.
I love
I'm
like
sure
the
it's just
nerdiness
constant
of
feel like
Rops when
somebody's
I watch him
breathing down your
play.
neck.
I
And that is the
love
case.
Yeah, it's funny
players
because
like
in his career,
Elige.
you know, everyone can look
I think Elige is just such a fucking talent, man. I thought that ever since I played against the guy.
Owned. As he, a little bit of bloodlust, maybe too much, but That's some damage.
I think one day when I was on C9, we were scrimming Elige when he first joined Liquid. And this is when he was like very raw as a player. He was just like way more fucking loose. He had like 3 aces in one half against us, and I was losing my mind IGLing. I was so mad at my team. Because obviously to get an ace, people have to be like fucking up. But this like wild talent was just like playing so aggressive. Both him and Tarek would just trigger the fuck out of me, by the way, back in the day when I was IGLing. Like, Tarek would play cash and, like, just drop out the vents solo and, like, take fights. And I'd be like, bro, you guys aren't even practicing. What the fuck are you guys doing? I would literally be, like, in... Actually, I lie. I wouldn't be in MM1, but I would be mad in TeamSpeak, or, like, Discord, or... Not Discord, yeah, I think it was TeamSpeak. Maybe it was Mumble we were using back then. And then it would... Whenever I got mad at my teammates, it would cause them to MM1. So it's like, it was like me speaking through them, because they have to then blame it on someone else, because they're trying to like deflect the blame. Like, bro, you have no idea. That's how CS works, dude. So it's like the IDL is just bitching at everyone. Like, I'm dadding it up. There's no coach back then. And so in order to like not take accountability, they have to blame someone else. So they blame the other guy.
Has also become more well-rounded.
All right, Navi needs to get a fucking round.
Has become more well-rounded, right?
Or there will forever be a smudge on this season.
God, how did Apex live, bro? He has 1. Oh, he's dead.
Emac gonna clip the wings of Apex.
Kill.
Ramp challenge for
Live,
Bit to have to
live,
handle.
live,
He is
live,
very much alone.
live.
And
No.
the pack of Vitality players are gonna get through him before he can truly retreat down into the helping hands of Emac, who has done this silently.
Yeah, Zywoo's actually coming back around to the lobby, which is not what you normally see in this position. He might try to get in a secret or something like that, but here he's coming in basically late to squeeze.
Oh, I guess that, yeah.
JL is waiting for him.
I have been liking the watching offers a lot,
because
This actually opens up a way back up if they want to go.
Ema's making a move though. Shadow advantage for only a second. And then that single defender towards
3 on 5 to 2 on
45
3.
seconds is
Crazy,
hoping that the
bro.
commitment and the bomb comes towards him.
They're in the Goldilocks zone. They can make any decision to make it work, and they take downstairs at the same time.
I mean, talk about comfort zone. You just hit that big pause button.
Lobby and Hardclear's JL, who's pushed in. That's just
Brax,
beautiful
I think
gameplay out of
Brax.
Zywoo. Absolutely
Brax
amazing.
taught me so much.
And then, obviously, Imma starts pushing because they're confused. He's going back to the lobby. Well, now they open up vent. They could leave.
Like, I'm sure, chat, on one of these, like, hella old phones, if I, like, booted them up, like, one of them, these are, like, my really, really old phones. I don't even know which one's the oldest. When I first started playing with Brax in CS 1.6, I think it was, like, 15 or 16, maybe. He went to his first LAN, and his parents, like, I was, like, his guardian. I would have to talk to his parents all the time. And so I have voicemails on, like, one of my phones, I'm pretty sure, from his parents. And it's probably just fucking content. It is probably fucking content. I don't know where it is, but it's out there. So it's somewhere on one of these phones. Yeah. So, like, I don't know if he still lives over there, but he used to live in, like, North Carolina. And, yeah, I remember I'd have to, like, call his parents and, like, be like, yeah, your kid's okay, I swear. I'm not doing anything weird. We're playing games.
No, a really clean third map.
And that's why, like, oh, that's a story for another day.
Vitality think they've got a chance to punish. Got to be careful. There's threat on the field of Wonderful and Bit. You're already down into the B site. What's this MP9 going to do?
Yeah,
Long range challenge against Robs? Yeah, I don't think so. So bomb planted a minute 30 in this one.
Dalton? Yeah, Dalton's awesome. Love Dalton.
Total read of the situation.
I haven't talked to Dalton in years, but I talk to Brax every now and then.
With Flamesy pushing through the
Brax is awesome.
That's that art play, right, from old school Furia days.
I want to see him on another team. I told him that.
Everyone else behind him goes down vent, and the CTs are forced to fight the guy who pushes through, but they can't stop 3 players from getting downstairs. Here, he pushes through. No one's there to fight him. No one's pressuring the vent at all, so he just goes back down. No deaths in this round for Vitality so far.
Econ on Vitality is so unreal.
Yeah, they were playing to sack Flamesy in that play. So, neat and tidy here for Vitality. Furia.
You know what I really want to do?
Esports, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't. shouldn't say this, but like I want someone to maybe help me because it's an area that I'm not super. I want to have like a bunch of CS servers like for the community. This is something I haven't ever done before. Like modded out servers and shit that we can game in and just have fun. Because I used to be the player at the start of my career in like high school where I would be up until like fucking 3 a.m. playing hide and seek and USP ninjas and like, dude, I would play like all these weird ass, I think they're called like nipper maps. Holy fuck, I would grind those fucking goofy ass maps so hard in the early days.
But it's only 20 damage. Luckily for the Navi
I
side,
want
you've
that
got
shit.
Wonderful's op position downstairs early. No pressure on the vents. Really allowed for that one to happen.
And they're going to see the bomb.
So it's all about a recovery here in round number 8. And that bomb just gets scooped right
I don't
back
know how
up.
to do it though, but I feel like I have the brand to make this work, right? Like I could push these servers and make them popular again. Because yeah, the browser tab ain't that good. I've tried looking for them.
To win a round to get the CT side back in
I want to be the
control.
person that
And
brings
with
it.
5 players still
I wouldn't
standing
mind.
versus only
I would love to do
Zywu.
that for the community actually.
I
That
mean,
was
guys,
like,
it's only
I just don't
Zywu.
know how yet. I'll
This
look
one
into
should
it.
be Navi's third.
No.
Don't you?
That's a quick 1500.
Says no to the upgrade.
Still 1500, right, chat?
40. Sees angle and then into JL is a tall order, but a second kill right there for the taking. JL's going to save him. This round wins in a row for Vitality comes to an abrupt halt, but that doesn't mean it's going to get any easier for the rest of the half.
Ooh, dance.
Wonderful, just trying to dodge these bullets, gets away with it at half health. Exposed almost on main, but Flamesy's got the coverage.
Bro,
from above. Alexi
no.
is crossing paths and he doesn't know it.
He picked
Suddenly,
that knife out.
somebody's
Good
going to find
God.
themselves back turned, and there it is. Apex
shit's
with the
over,
elements
chat.
of surprise as the outer yard falls to Vitality's favor again. JL
Okay,
is
come on, JL. One
desperate
more,
to get
one more.
into the
No, no,
action,
no, look.
And while he peels one off of lobby, there is spam coming through main.
No,
JL
no,
gonna turn back to that.
no.
And it's gonna set up a Mezzi situation to perfection. So frantically trying to get into these rounds, but
Man, they're just getting played. Vitality always has the right call. They do have the upper stack in though now at this point.
Upper hit will be easier to stop or not, but that's what's coming.
Let's see. Double mollies.
Here it comes.
fire to deal with. Uncomfortable for JL. Beautiful damage here from Flamesy. It drops to finish it
The
up.
whole
Zywu
site
right
is
behind him.
on fucking
And
fire.
again, it is just a scrambling Navi. You know, there's so many different looks from Vitality.
Save.
And their hits come in so suddenly.
We can't save. Never
playing with
mind.
time,
We're
tempo,
caught.
and direction.
It's over.
And every single piece of this Vitality formula is coming to fruition in this quarterfinals now.
Look,
having a field day.
Y'all got
on their
us.
map pick of
We
Nuke.
could have never won on
And had a
Nuke.
pre-aim on the
Y'all
safe
y'all
of the
win.
stairs.
We're
Can't
caught.
even leave on his
It's
block.
it's over. When I call a lot like that. That's interesting to know, though. Wow, I love that. Thank you for that insight.
Flash goes into the other room of lobby. Mezzi and Rob's able to hold this back, keeping Navi at bay despite
That's awesome that you worked for that team, dude.
continuous aggression.
Congrats,
There we go.
by the
You
way.
want it, you
Congrats
gotta fight
for
it.
having
And
worked with
Navi
that
will do
team.
exactly that in the dying few
Huge respect.
rounds of this CT side. The second
five, Navi, come on.
attempt of MP9 aggression breaks through. Bit takes to the rooftop, and of course, Vitality leaning as far back
Oh
as
my
need be.
god,
Yeah, he's
dude.
sitting in spawn. Is he gonna read another?
This is so cringe,
like,
bro.
Super long timing.
No.
He's got the push
His
outside.
hands are
This
off
is
his
gonna
keyboard.
Make it a 2v2.
He has one hand on it.
Oh.
Gets away for a second. All too easy for Zywu.
This round is very much alive. CTs will be guessing.
So tilted, bro.
They're looking
That
to go
is
hip to hip
so
on this.
fucking tilting.
And
like,
instantly
what?
Control is brought back to the T side.
Just gonna mosey their way into the open A site. Navi trying to make moves to stay close. Alexi could be the hero of this one.
Nice shot,
Never mind, it's
wonderful.
And it's Zywu to a clutch.
Kevin O'Leary, one of the best
Wipes
CS2
his
players.
forehead and knows the work's about to begin to push this one over the line. They
Oh
start
god,
to
they're not.
emerge,
They're split.
and
Oh,
Alexi's
thank
gonna
god.
arrest him.
Oh my god, they took 2 ones.
Navi.
Spots
Me when I'm rooting for Navi right now?
Honestly, 1 kill and everything like that, but
Yeah, I'm thinking we're back. I'm thinking we're back.
Navi need every little bit right now.
Actually, it is me though, because the
Sliver of
McDonald's
confidence.
hat. It actually is me right now.
What will be a difficult T-side
Oh,
ahead.
no.
Winning the op duel is
My
Zywu.
He does it all, man.
Why,
has slipped into a
yes,
very
yes.
position. He decides to execute
Why is there
Apex.
spacing like this?
Looking to capitalize here, but he is stuck in, and they will not let him go for free. And there's no support in this situation. Alexi goes full commitment with nobody else nearby. Next up's going to be Emet. Hopes to blindside Zywoo, will do exactly that.
Oh, that's nice. But they
Put
know
the
they're really
fries in
well,
the
so
bag.
3 players on
No.
the field, so fine.
Here's his chance. He swings in as they line up.
2v2.
And that's one of those shots that just could have been so
no,
much
get
more.
far.
Fast reaction out of Rops to drop him back sight. And they're still kind of considering the potential for Vitality to have
Nice.
dropped. Bit
Stop.
it for a second, pressed against the wall, now
Please.
bomb planted front side sight. They're trying to hunt down the points of contact.
Good
Emet's gonna
timing,
catch
yes.
it back, turn to him. Another clutch moment here
We're
for
back.
Vitality.
We're back.
But Navi are going to grasp at straws.
That hat is way too tight, bro. That shit's cutting off the cutting off the circulation. Let's go get this pistol. My pistol goats.
And stay that way. Frag and a Molotov for Alexi. Apex ready to answer to anything that he sees coming. This is a well-stacked ramp room at the moment.
Oh.
You got Mezzi and
Trades? Any traders in the chat? Any trades?
Out of Vitality. They're gone. What's the
Any
backup plan here?
multi-fraggers out there?
Do have wonderful downstairs.
Mr. Wonderful. Kevin O'Leary in lower. One of the greatest lower lurks of all time, Mr. Wonderful. Oh, God. Oh! We made it! We made it!
Maybe Wonderful's position can catch them off guard, but obviously at this point with the timing.
Kevin O'Leary in the
got
vents.
2 down already.
So Mezzi just leans back. He's going to give him a little space so that they can take that step out. And then as they do, he's going to try to pluck them off the bomb site. Miss shots
wait,
on a Rops
2 on 3.
the possibility.
Kind of doable.
They got to take this one by the horns. Bomb's getting planted. How are you going to 2v3?
Beretta's over towards Sigma. Gets the retake going. Zywoo won't miss his shots. Zywoo won't miss a moment to shut down Navi early.
When I released that video, I received a lot of messages from people in like scenes that I don't know anything about, and they were telling me shit that like I obviously am not comfortable fucking going out on a limb and saying anything about these scenes, but a lot of crazy shit's happening.
Space creators and then the kill takers, but nothing. Couple
K-Sharp's actually awesome.
approach to the rounds.
Literally my
Want
first
to get any
fucking
of these over
idol
for free.
in gaming.
Not no one from Vitality
And meeting
here.
him, he didn't disappoint. He's like the nicest guy ever.
They're simply not giving Navi what they're looking for. And then eventually at 45 seconds, Zywoo sets up Apex. A blind Emez not going to get anything going outer.
Wow,
and then a
that's
desperate 4-player ramp hit
Oh my
meets
God.
Zywoo.
Zywoo has been straight up prescient about every piece of routing, every timing here. 21 frags.
Here we
The
go.
highlights are always
Must
gonna be
win,
flashing
must
when you're
win,
out of
must win.
position. That's why they're not with Zywoo.
Apex
This
playing
is
up
gonna
on the wall,
happen.
smokes,
It
blocks
should
that
start
one.
now, but Apex floating out here.
Oh, that's
bolstered by
annoying as
Zywoo.
fuck, bro. That's annoying as fuck. That's a really good block.
Flashes just keep popping. Zywoo gives up his original angle. It is Emet yet again trying to get
Is that why Vitality used that other lineup, chat?
It's a huge ask of him to try to contend with the pressure that Vitality will put on you outer, but the nade is a little late, so Emet's found a small bit of sanctuary.
Did it nice and early though. Didn't see anybody else trailing in behind. Late to come back to ramp, but this looks like it could just be a bit of a bait here. Emet looks like he's actually successfully done
But I'm
that.
not still.
Gonna burn up the floor though, and
yeah.
a well-timed main hit here from Bit, so pressure onto Zywoo, 21 and 8. And so as they trickle into the bomb site,
Okay.
he's gonna go down with nothing. It's Flamesy to try
Nice
to catch
trades,
him.
good
Another player
kills.
inbound. Tons of damage
I meant to
by
say
Rops.
spacing.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's not pretty from Apex, but Rops there just
Fuck!
to slow it down. A eagle that denies him anything else. But has he done enough
They're so
damage to
forged.
set up Apex? Only 18 health here for the IGL. First one
Oh,
basically
man.
free. And a quick move by JL with bomb to head downstairs. But what that does is splits up Navi.
Bro, there, yeah, 2
Apex
ones.
gonna get
Nice.
caught off by Emet lingering.
Oh.
The first gun round from Navi.
Oh shit.
And it
He's
works.
out. The fan is out.
Can they pull it off again? Looks like Vitality gonna get a little more active. Flamesy wasn't ready for
Nice,
that.
nice punish. Nice
JL
punish.
just
He just swing that shit
spawns
with
in the
hella
walls.
confidence. Spawns.
So off man disadvantage
Trade,
now.
trade, trade,
Vitality,
trade.
an elusive 11th round. Consecutive rounds.
Oh,
I
we
think they
like
should
being in this now.
reset.
He can pick
They're
this one
fucking
up,
around
too.
in this mini
This is
wall.
what they're looking
Makes me
for.
nervous. Okay, good. Good, good. They're falling. Wall smoke.
Been very difficult for Navi to string them together. Frag grenade should land right on Ime. Yeah, that's 51 damage done.
Perfect trajectory.
We've seen some really good fucking
Step
nades.
back as well.
Pepe, it looks incredible.
Squeaky smoke is so important. to
Is
help
there like
stabilize
a
the situation.
live
You're
watch
making
party in the
rotations, anyone
city
coming
for
up from the
people that
vent,
aren't in the
it
arena?
just keeps
Surely there
the
is.
T's in the dark, especially if they're relying on that information, and JL was watching it. Looks like the actions come in the way of Leilu here on the ramp, 21 and 9.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna miss the timing, huh?
Does he ever really miss the timing?
No, he doesn't. That's what we just kind of talked about back on map 1. And as he oversteps,
Oh, good
that
cross by
first player,
Alexi.
getting
The
past
fact that
his
he was
expectations to get
crossed
the
and
scramble out of
swung was
what's
nice.
left of Vitality. Ime gonna hear that first player run. Rob's trying to get down into the B site. Ime wants to secure A, and now they've both gone down the vents. 15 seconds. Oh, and he comes back up. That is unbelievable. That is Mezzi.
No.
To suddenly throw a wrench in the works of Navi. They thought this A site was under wraps.
Fuck,
But
this is
instead, now
fucked,
you've got
bro.
Mezzi and Rob
That guy's
close
stuck,
here,
Heaven.
Side by side to work with. JL gets off of the bomb site, and in doing so, he's gonna leave Alexi on his own for at least a little while.
Oh, he's right there.
Vitality turn around. And
Oh,
it's
big kill,
down
big
to
kill.
5 health for JL.
JL's
is
flash.
enough. Mezzi,
JL flash.
do you have this in you? Taps the bomb to try to frazzle them, and Alexi B's gotta come take a look.
Woo!
Navi
It's not gonna be pretty at first, but we're gonna get it.
Apex down.
The crowd is so diabolical with the booing on Apex, man. I still can't get over that shit.
Not for Flamesy, and it looks like he's up next. Trying to do something about main control, but you can't hide, Mezzi, not this time. Zywoo's Desert Eagle is alive only for the one,
Great shot.
and so they'll get their footing on this A site. Navi cutting it down to a 2-round lead. Austin, I think we've got a game here.
Yeah, very good, Navi.
Navi's kind of giving us a
roster in
series.
Navi.
Honestly, they're
In
putting up a
very
good
late
fight
history,
right
you
now.
know, first couple of years of CS2.
I'm just afraid that Door's gonna get shut on them like any second, you know? Big round.
All right, round 19.
Keep their money low. Fuck it.
Are we gonna build momentum?
They don't need to win it, but
Still
they need to
not
kill like 3-4.
won yet.
We talked about the struggles that Alexi may have had outside, but for now, it's kind of an Apex who's been pulled in different directions. He's going to try to get away with a similar position.
It's clear.
He's going to hear this stomping going down, but if he thinks there's only 1 or 2 players, he's about to find a rude awakening.
Good trade, good
At least
trade.
Wonderful from behind is able to catch it. Apex
Yeah.
brings pin with him.
36
But
on
watch the
him,
CT
either.
activity now, because that was 3 players confirmed outside. It wasn't just one crossing.
That could open a window for Rops.
Shit,
But
dude.
yeah, he's missed this and
my
feels like
God.
he has
No!
information.
Yes!
That's a big punish.
More
What a
concerned about
fucking
the top
punish
side.
from
He's
Wonderful,
unable to have
man.
that support. He's going to get
Oh,
compromised
fuck.
as he turns, and he's going to at least kill the Heaven player.
The molly's
Oh,
bad.
God.
Vent, the
Dude.
shot to Navi.
JL!
This time, not
Oh,
quite.
my God.
Navi 1-round shot.
Alexi be marrying me. Dude.
Looking tough out here.
Wonderful had
Catching the
some
punishes.
fucking round-saving kills right here. That was a nice kill.
Back on Mirage, it was
Fuck
Navi
yeah.
who didn't have info.
Absolute
it was Vitality
cinema.
who were taking everything and forcing them to hunt, but they weren't doing it. Now Vitality are the ones looking around.
I like the
the
slow-mo shots that
immediately
production's
jumping
doing,
to
by the
another
way.
timeout.
That's really cool. Like when the players walk in the slow-mo, the slow-mo shots of the crowd like that. That's kind of fucking hype. What did that sign say? Fuck me, Apex? Is that what it said? Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Navi
Coaching
has
in CS
dodged these tragedies
kind
effectively.
of fucking based. God, everything about this tournament is
It's
making me
waiting for
fall in
the
love.
push. Flamesy doesn't
It's
look
a pretty
like he
cringe
wants to overstep
setup.
that yellow line. Keeps
Heaven
himself
is
tucked
Heaven
in.
first contact right now?
Played this
think
box
so.
once before, but it's supported by the Raptors player.
A little bit of shoulder, sets it up. It's a Rops casualty trying to push
Oh,
from ramp.
fuck.
Flamesy, though, will give Vitality a glimmer of hope on this
Good
one.
Let
shot.
it be an eco.
Jimenez, look at his wraparound side.
Oh,
with
chill,
Zywoo's
bro.
round. They have effectively won these rounds
Oy,
until
oy,
now.
oy.
Maybe 50 seconds
and-
for Navi to still recover.
He looks like he knows the game plan entirely. He's running outside.
It's an AK for Zywoo.
Oh, right away, man.
And as he's in transition,
I was reading this so well.
Going to yet again have to be those pistols from within this A site. It is a good amount of ramp control as well for Vitality. JL is trying to slip up, and as he does, Flames, he's going to collect it. Not like this. Not with Heartbreak. And again, Alexi into the action, but they've not gotten this player off top hut. They're going to find them on both sides. The AK
God, 2 on 2, 1 HP.
In the mix. At Apex
Good molly. Holy shit, they read that.
By fire. Bomb goes down. They have evened this out, but Wonderful is
cooked,
barely alive. 1 point of health.
Fuck.
With Alexi on the backside. Does he have them nervous? Can Alexi keep it? In the back. I don't think so. Oh.
At least they killed 4.
They pulled it off.
A costly mistake.
Fuck.
Not going to find him trying to test you around the sides of main. He is in the open floor of Garage with that op not too far.
The timing worked out so well.
A chance to clip him, but he's going to have
oh,
to
God, clear.
Main, and he lets the contact.
Oh, he had one more!
He forgot to reload after.
No, he doesn't. Wait.
You just let that happen.
He's bit not know.
This round is all about a recovery now, and instead he is a sitting duck. Critical error at an important juncture in this second half.
Rob's looking for alerts. He's
No.
Does he hard clear this? It's the perfect move. It's a gift here. Apex.
No way, bro.
Zywoo and Mezzi to save it.
It's not over yet, though, dude.
But it looks like Vitality.
Come on, close out this
delivered
4v2.
a gift to Navi.
Yes, good. Yes. Upper. Yeah.
Did he cancel the animation? Did he just forget to reload?
The fuck are we doing?
And he may have gotten the 1 kill, but he knew he let a second player cross. And in doing so, tries to change position.
You spotted him, yeah?
Up to Wonderful, gives outer over to Navi.
Yeah, well, this totally makes up for that last round.
Oh, no.
Absolutely. Defends against Matt.
Yes!
Wonderful take out Zywoo.
Yes!
Here in Mezzi, a chance for Navi once again. Felt like it was over for a second. Best recent success for Navi is taking the Spirit to overtime and I think losing.
I propose a third map. Mr. Wonderful.
And then we saw, because of it,
please.
Not allowed to focus over onto Trophy.
3% of your org. $20,000.
Disbelief across the board,
and 6% in perpetuity.
Touching distance of Vitality's lead.
That's it.
Shoulder the blame for that one. No op in play. We got Flamesy on the MP9. Rob's on a Famas here.
Gonna let Zywoo try to be the front runner outer. Nothing's gonna stop them from getting some kind of footing down towards Secret already.
1 kid on
Anybody else
Apex.
take a swing at it? No more spam, no more challenge on these smokes. It's 2 players locked in with a route towards B, but Bomb's still back on Alexi.
Been loving Navi in these positions 5v5, getting the outside cross.
You take that deal?
Secured.
I take that deal.
Copying and pasting his position from last rounds.
What did he say? Ha, 11 and 12. Dude, someone in the crowd goes, ha, 11 and 12. It's Apex's score.
Lurks that could take place and help Mezzi on
Fuck, dude.
But he can't really move from here safely.
It's just such a random comment. It's like middle of the pack of the fucking whole game right now.
Pressure on him as a loose piece to rotate.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
45 seconds. They might actually go into Apex's plan.
Oh, Wonderful could have had an opening kill. Zywoo dancing with death here as, again, he's trying to offer up utility.
Apex going to love to see that smoke. If no one crosses, he's got full vision of it. Zywoo's now making the rotate downstairs.
Secret control is strong right now.
This is forced Navi down. Zywoo's trying to scramble for some sort of positioning. In some way, he has to cut them off.
Please clear.
From the other side.
Yes, Bit.
Nothing. Famas here in Rob's hand to at least get the trade back onto Bit. It's vent control for Flamesy.
Fuck that gun.
Instantly bests Eman.
Oh, no.
And on the hunt between the lurkers. Mezzi looking to lock horns with JL, trying to get this road down to the B site. Both of these players will eventually be needed. At the moment, it is Apex with the kit.
Oh, he tricked him.
Mezzi gets it up, 4v2, cut back by 1. You want to clutch Wonderful, now's your time. A highlight reel moment, but a missed shot does not bode well. The no-scope does. And if he had hit that one in the backside, it's a desperate defuse from Apex.
The setup, Apex.
Please don't make me chug my beer.
You can have
That's an insane tally. Bro is... What is that? Was he 12 deep? Yo, I'm going to keep it a buck. I know how to read Roman numerals, but that guy's handwriting deteriorated so bad after like 5. I have no idea how many. Bro's lines
Turning into
became
MVP
fucking
of this match at
waves.
the moment.
Fast cross for him again.
Stepping up to help Zywoo, who's propped them up with so many frags. We're going
He's a
towards ramp
goner.
here. Navi on the brink of an elimination.
Apex running for this to help out Rops.
Please.
Does he need any help?
Drops is dead
Oh!
by bit.
What an entry.
Crisp.
Bit's been good on the
Worried about
entry last
somebody else in
couple.
these corners. There's nobody home towards ramp. Flamesy with an angle over from single. But this whole pack of Navi players on
Salt
the approach.
pitch.
That gets caught.
Oh, he got one. He got one. Okay.
Good on him to at least
Woo.
open the
Oh
single
my
door control
God,
for
dude.
the side of Navi. Bit of spam comes out from Mezzi.
Holy
Gonna have
fuck.
to make this happen with a man disadvantage.
Look at
3
the
on
money,
4?
though.
Do they save?
Yeah, they
I
might
don't even
save,
think they wanna
dude.
go for this.
Do we go
They might
round
save this.
24?
We go
Oh,
round 24,
wow.
folks. Do both. That's just beautiful play here. That first
This
round, that
one
started
bullet
to
he got
come
off. My God, he got off
back.
one
Navi are
bullet.
getting the isolation.
Go.
24th round of regulation. Come on, Austin, make some noise!
Let's go. Holy fuck.
Edge of our seats for this one, and Apex wants in on action.
Fuck them
Again,
both.
just constantly
You
trying
bitch.
To block off these smokes.
Did he miss those?
Yeah.
Yes, no, he hit it. Yep.
Well done. There's the effect. And when Secret has been so instrumental to Navi,
This just saves you so many nades. They'll throw another set of cross smokes here. It's going to be mirroring another round.
Bro's playing a
that they
different
played
game.
Earlier. A round that they won, by the way.
sure,
That's the one where they isolated Mezzi upstairs.
costs more utility.
Shit.
Zywoo off the leash. Him
This is a
and
good
Ross.
play.
What
Double ramp
better
progression.
duo could you ask for to win such a critical round?
God, they're
As
gonna
they
crunch
take over
lobby.
trophy, the rest of Vitality also
they're
inching
not.
ever closer to this challenge, but the numbers are here for Navi as well.
Now, the late ramp rotations that have come in before, this is preemptive.
Ups contact
They've
off
got him in such a good
Flamies. He's gonna
spot.
push up.
Flamesy trying again. Rops on
Oh my
trophy.
God.
They're going to try to time it so that they both attack at the
Oh,
same time.
fuck. Come on,
JL thinking
jail.
about going
Come
for
on,
the
jail.
swing.
So
Come
hard
on,
to coordinate.
jail.
Right,
Come
who's
on,
gonna-
jail.
who's gonna go first?
No.
With a nade. JL is lucky to be standing as he
Holy
almost got
shit.
toppled with
They're
a
killing
nade
the
out.
clock. They're killing the clock. 35 seconds now. Navi have to make a choice.
Flamesy's in the same corner he's played in
Come
the
on,
past.
clear this shit,
Wonderful
clear this shit.
right here in hut. Meanwhile, AV
Nice!
falls. Navi
Holy
at the
fuck, give us
entry,
OT.
Mezzi backside.
No way. Oh my God.
Vitality's king. He sits here
2v2.
responds the headshot.
Fuck.
Hunter only gets the 2.
18
and
on the
so now
clock.
it is on Ema.
Oh, I
And with
spotted.
15 seconds, he's got to somehow grab
cooked,
that
bro.
bomb.
Double
It's
swing,
gonna go
3-2.
well for Mezzi, and they end it right here, right now.
Damn, bro.
Nation crumbles. Vitality one step closer
NT,
to the
Navi.
crown jewel. This team is built on greatness, and greatness knows
Mezzi. That was
no
insane by
bounds.
Mezzi.
What do you want to say to them?
Ah!
All you can say, ooh, fuck you, Apex, ooh.
Baze!
They might say that, but you
Yes!
sometimes are.
Yes!
Apex, maybe Apex isn't a bad guy. That's their true feelings.
Yeah, that's okay. They can say whatever they want. I don't give a fuck once again. Just scream on us, boo us, do whatever you have to do. I don't give a fuck once again.
It doesn't matter to you guys. What does matter is, I guess, how
Face.
you react in the